Very well, welcome everyone to the finale of Chained Echoes. With nothing else to do, all we have to do now is to defeat the Vein and finish the game. Before we do that though, talk to you one last time. We're gonna sell the loot. There was other stuff here, but mostly is the adamantium nugget we got from the super boss, if I can press the right button to sell it. That's it. And we also have an early symbol here, improves healing by 50%. There you go, we have also completed all the deals now, great. Do I want to give that to someone? I just got the rubber duck, it's more important. You have heals can crit, right? You know what, you take it. You might need it, who knows. Alright, with that done, we have done all of our preparations. We're fully ready to go down here and see what awaits us. Gwen is waiting just ahead. Please take care of my beloved. Is this the door to the realm of the Vein? It is indeed. You have reached your destination. Gwen, Kylian. This is where the reign of the Vein ends. When this door opens, we can reach the Vein, but in return, they too can reach us. With their divine power, they have the advantage and can kill you humans before you can even blink. As humans, who are you, Gwen? Have you forgotten already, Master Bart? You were never an ordinary student. I've been so many things in my long life, but you're right. I wasn't there to learn, I was there to teach. I was teaching you the role of my successor without you noticing, Glenn. Slowly but surely I adapted your ether to mine. What do you mean by that? Our ether needs to have the same color, the same scent, for you to be able to receive my abilities. And you've been slowly receiving them from quite some time now. This is why you could witness the standstill of time. This is why you could manifest the dead souls of the Maelstrom in the form of these children. This is why you could make the white door appear for Magnolia. And this is why you'll be able to resist the power of the Vein for a few moments to use the Grimoire. You're my successor, Glenn. What? Why don't you do it yourself if you're so powerful? For tens of thousands of years I roamed the world, long before the Harbinger even existed, long before humanity existed. I am at the end of my lifespan. I can only use a fraction of the power within me. I am no longer an obstacle to the Vein. But you? What are you talking about, Master? You said Glenn failed. You said I had potential. Glenn stands before me, stronger than ever. You were just a replacement that happened to fit because you spent a lot of time with him. What are you trying to say? Look at you. You don't have nearly what it takes to control my power like Glenn. But am I supposed to live the rest of my life without a body in this form? How? What is that? Glenn! Stop it! We now complete the transfer of my power. It won't take long. Use it to withstand the power of the Vein and kill them with the Grimoire. Then I will be no more. Then I will be free. Free from this endless mission. Stop it! Stop it! Use my power to stand against the Vein and kill them with the Grand Grimoire. Afterwards, you shall search for a weapon to kill the Harbinger. This will be your task going onwards. What? You fool! What are you? Give it to me. Give me the power of the will. Kylian? I can't control it anymore. This energy. Yes, I can feel it. I can absorb it. Stop him. I did it, Glenn. You see that? I have the ultimate power. I will shatter the Vein. I will purify the world. He took the will by force. He wasn't prepared for it. He can't control it. What are you going to do? Get the power back. You must kill him. Quickly. Wayne, he's dead. The key to the door. Give it to me. I'm sorry, Kylian. I don't quite get it yet, but somehow my gut tells me I have to stop you. Stop me? You? You're nothing, Glenn. Do you know who you're dealing with? Do you know who Gwen was? I can see it in his memories. Gwen is the being who made mankind forget his existence. And now I am him. I am the one who will lead the world into a bright future. Impossible! The true kings wish the same as the Order, to kill the Vayne, to kill the Harbinger. They are the guardians of all the beings of Eldria. What is this pain? Gwaine, you son of a... The wheel is not bending. It's trying to escape me. This seems to be our last chance. We will put you out of your pain, Kalian. Then try it, Glenn. But thankfully, we engaged this guy in Sky Armor. So it's not too bad. So, as the first phase of the final boss, we have the Kalian's form in Labrodia Dervinus, the 8th True King. Is he weak to anything? Yes, to fire. Okay, we'll block here though. I don't need to heal. We will command defense. And it's not too bad, especially if you're maxed. All you can do is spam this weakness. You know, set up just like you did with the Kraken and you'll be fine, honestly. Get some damage going. Damage over time, I mean. And yeah, everybody command attack. You will block because we don't need to heal. And fire shot. It's not that bad of a fight. He's got 3 attacks per turn, but as you can see, he's not too scary. He does have an attack later on that will come that you'll see. That's actually pretty annoying. Defensive tactics, okay, and then what? You can defend, sure. I wonder if I can dispel that. I don't think I have anything that does that. I mean, I could do defensive break, but I might just keep going with fire shots. Oh wait, did he change weakness? Oh, he did change weakness. Shit. Okay. Didn't even notice that. Okay. Well, Piercer works anyway, even though he's buffed. So he's got this thing, Ultima Strike. You want to try to kind of defend when it happens. Now, obviously, it tells you when it happens because it said 2 turns. And also, we have the shield, so we will probably be fine. I have attack. I have the attack buff. Just do... Go to gear 2, do Hornet Dance. You're in gear 1, use Witch. And sure, Repair will work. Let's stop ourselves off, and then... Everybody's gonna get a turn in a minute. Let's do this. Bonk. Fence break, mind break. 1 round left, and this is the time to just... Oh, I should have defended that. Oh well. Everybody go into gear 2. And block. I mean, in gear 0 and block. Okay, Glenn's gonna take a bit more damage than this, but it's fine. Yeah, okay, but the shield protected us anyway. Glenn, engage, gear 1, and... I guess I could throw a blind salvo on him. You engage again. We don't have the defensive buff anymore. So let's put that back up. You engage, and you can heal Glenn. Offensive tactics. Let's see. No defensive tactics. Okay, sure. Whatever. And you missed. Because you suck. Gotta have to block this because I don't want to go into overheat yet. There we go. Everybody command attack. Another Ultima Strike. Well, we have time to do a lot of damage here. So, it's into gear 2. You can do a Wild Slash here. Switch into gear 2. He's weak to Earth now. Great. You're ready in gear 2. Everybody's gonna get a turn except for Sienna. Sienna's gonna get this turn, which she'll have to block that, or she can shield. Actually, let's do this. Shield. 1 turn left. Everybody go to gear 0 and defend, just in case. You know, I have the shield up. I should just go to gear 0 and attack instead. The shield will protect me. Yeah. There you go. At this point, Sienna, you can defend. You can engage and defend. Or you can engage and do air shot instead. And we got him. You can actually drop a ram if you're lucky. No, the power is mine. I'm not giving it away. The world is going down the drain. Only I can save it. What is this place? A place where you can't depend on your mechanical means. Stop it, Kalian. You don't have control over the power. I'm going to blow this world from the ground up, Glenn. You cannot stop me. Feel my true power. And so we fight this thing. It's so Final Fantasy V it hurts, honestly. But no, it's a cool thing. You got tank, a healer, Alfred, and magician. So obviously we want to go for the healer first, because you don't want the boss to heal, do you? But we're gonna do the usual. Now Sienna, I've actually given her another crit up crystal, which puts her critical to 100%. So yeah. Happy fun times, look at this shit. Every single hit is critical. Is that with a reason? I believe all the parts are weak to light. So we can light code. And magician just spams this. Tank has that attack and I believe another one, and healer obviously heals. And Alfred has a bunch of like buffs and area of effects. But they're not too bad. First of all, Drunken Master, get our agility up there, and then we could just do this. That's dead. Oop! Hit my mic. Don't know what you have heard, but I've hit my mic. Alright, Sailor Song, of course. So now you can go and spam Dragon Fang. Let's get a Magician next. Now you already don't like code, so you can start spamming like Claymore at this point. Arrow code, of course. You risk getting an overheat here, but it'll be fine. Because I can switch you out and restrain. And we're all the way back almost at the beginning of the overdrive section, which is neat. And he's got this attack that kind of sucks, honestly. Not like Claymore. And you're not dead yet? That magician is not dead yet. Come on. There we go. I guess... Shielding Mazurka, why not? HP shield. That help even more. And Glenn, you can just start using cross slash on the tank, I guess. You don't have the light attack, but you'll still do good damage. You want to act twice now? Sure, do it. Don't care. Does it look like I care? Let's do another one of these. And it's gone. Easy as that. But Raz is next. It could just unleash at this point, really. Let's see how much damage it does. 2000, not too bad. And now there's only one target. I can just all break it and do that. Yeah, thanks to like all of the crystals and the farming we've done, it's easy. Knock it off, Kalian. That's enough. I shall master the will. Tell me the key phrase, the key to this door. As if we're going to tell you. I can't properly read your minds yet, but when you all followed the key phrase at the same time, it was understandable even to me in my current state. I am powerful enough to defeat the Vane. Be witness to it. Defying the Lord of the Underworld, the gates shall open. Oh no, a fire parallax! Colin, you mustn't. Don't worry, I'll protect you from the power of the Vane. Foolish child, foolish weak child. The Grimoire and its bearer need to be destroyed. But if you won't get out of our way, we may as well take over your body. What are you doing? Weakened like this, we shall do the impossible. We shall become one with a true king. This doesn't look good. Quickly, everyone to me. This is the Grimoire's chance. We are becoming one with him. We shall make him our new champion. Now everybody, I'm going to brush the Grand Grimoire. How dare you? Are the Vane dead? The Grand Grimoire. It has no ether to absorb and it's crumbling to dust. But if you can't find any ether, does that mean the Vane are still alive? It hurts! Our power is drained! Looks like it's not over. We're still powerful enough to crush you like flies. After all, you're nothing but mere humans. Mere humans? Again and again you destroy the world, but again and again humanity and nature rebuild. They never give in. Their will to live is never broken. You can call them weak, but in truth you fear them. For the people fight beyond the limits of their own lives. He's right. You were alive when the Harbinger came, and you will still be so when he returns. All that you do for yourselves. But look at the short lives of us humans. For countless generations, people have worked tirelessly toward a goal they would never see in their lifetimes. They fought against a problem that would not affect them or their children. They gave their entire lives to a cause that was far in the future. They fought for later generations, despite setbacks, despite uncertainty. That is the strength of humanity. That is your downfall. Glenn, I am trying to stop them. Kalian, you won't be able to defeat them alone, but I can weaken them. They are taking control again. Prepare yourselves. With weapons of steel against the gods? I guess we'll make it work. This thing looks anything but godly to me. We should succeed then, right? If we don't try, we'll never knowingly know. This world has so much to offer. You will not destroy it. Let's punch some sense into these gods. With these fiends in our way, we have no chance to lead Eldria to a better future. Let's show them what we learned on our journey. You're right. This may be our last battle together. We can do it, everyone. I believe in us. Let's win it then. We weapon of steel against the gods is the most badass Sienna's ever been. I love that line. So anyway, we fight this thing. That we'll switch out Sienna, and we get Rob in there because this thing is a plant, and Rob is a plant killer on. Told you plant killer was gonna come in handy. The final boss of this game is plant type. Anyway, I do want a Drunken Master before Spinet's Power, I want to say, because if I remember correctly, his first thorn is something very scary. Weakness to okay, Dark Coat, everybody. See what he does. Yes, this thing is a 1 HP move. Thankfully, we have Victor that can heal us. Well, let's see the turn order. Actually, get me reason. Then we can get Spinus Power. Okay, Elf, great. Now, I could get Sienna back in there. No, let's go Toxic. We got that plant killer for a reason, man. Victor's gonna take a turn eventually. Dark, right? Yeah. Right. We can't really do much with you. I can Aura Swing and get back some health, I guess. And then a heal hold's gonna come next turn. Just force the heal hold to sort of, yeah, recover. Did I paralyze you? No, I did not. Let's see. That work? Yes. And he did not skip a turn, unfortunately. But it didn't do much damage either, so we're cool. Glenn, you're up. All break. And you just keep spamming this, Batrat. That's your job. At this point... put an element trap. And the buff. Thank you. And just in time for a cross slash. Before we go into overheat. And you're paralyzed, bitch. Sorry about that. Boom. Ah! Kalian! And now there's two of these things. And this thing cannot be attacked because it resists buff magic and physical. But we can attack the duplicate. Which is cool. Power shot. Why not? Very good. We can all break it, sure. Now, Victor... yeah, lower my overdrive. It's almost dead anyway. Can you get Tom Kane there again? Or we can just bonk. And it loses the protection. Great. I kind of want to do 4 weapons summon and then... yeah, I want to do big damage with Batraz. See what I can do. You toxic? Yes, you are toxic. I can do paralysis and resist, but that's fine. Okay, some area effect damage. We're good. Should probably just defend and go back in overdrive. And restrain because, yeah, we need that. Guess we'll just go for another Mo. Yeah, leg shot. Lower your agility. Drain TP. And it sucks all of our TPs out. Let me help you. And thankfully Kalian undoes it and even heals us to full. Which is cool. I want to do it now with 4 weapon summon and see how much damage I can do. Get back in there. That is useless. Do we have any status ailment we want to remove? No. So we'll just defend, I guess. Okay, bit of damage, it's fine. We can handle it. What does your ultra do again? Can you do something to lower my... no, your ultra is revival. Yeah, it's the panic button, essentially. Power up the dog, I guess. Okay, power shot. I'm just waiting for Batrat's turn, honestly. To deal massive damage. Let's see. Dark attack aura. Roy came in heaven or hell. Great. I'll get Glenn back in there again. I think he's... yeah, his stats are lowered. I was thinking if I could do anything to... not really. Alright, 4 weapons summoned. We're buffed. He is not. With Hammer Rail on, let's see how much damage it does. Nice. 14,000 damage. I think that's the highest the character's ever done. It's crazy. You know what? Let's do this as well. Wait, did they have physical resist? Shit. Nope. 5,000. And just like that. Another interruption. End of the world. No, you won't harm them. Nothing happened? Cool. You prevented that from happening. Now you switch. Okay, whatever. I need the Sailor Song anyway. Another duplicate. More Vayne appeared. That's 5 of them on that side, man. Alright, let's in Victor again. Buff, please. I'm not going down without doing anything. Calling uses Earth Wave. And hits them with the 9s. One turn until death, so you switch. Len, you can do something. You can have some fun. I can't do anything with that, so I'll just have him tier. No, that will put me out. Is he paralyzed? No, it's inflicted with poison toxic, so this is gonna do big damage. Eh. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a lot of attack. Well. Well, that sucks. No, you shall live. I can't do any more than this. Now you need to defeat the Vayne on your own. Yeah, good old fake out. But now, yeah, it's just a straight up fight from this point onward. Give me Glenn. They're still broken. I think I'll just pump Crush Slash from this point onward. They toxic? Yes, so let's just do it again. Extend that. Give reason, because I believe some people don't have it. Yep, there you go. Ah! We are dying? Well done, Glenn. The failure is mine, but luckily you were here, as always. I'm back in control and the weakened Vayne are locked inside me. You guys did a great job. Where I failed, you have triumphed. But I don't want to leave this world completely useless. Callian, the Vayne died with me. It's happening just like Wayne wanted. But the power returns to you, Wayne's chosen one. Live well. Forgive me, sister. Is everyone alright? Is it possible? Have we won? Glenn? The will is mine now, so to answer your question. Yes, we've won. Can't you hear the victory music, guys? I can't believe it. The Vayne are defeated? The cycle is broken and the Grand Grimoire destroyed forever. Finally. I mean, great job. We did the impossible. All the fighting has had an end at last. It was such a long journey. Thank you, everyone. What is happening? The door crumbles. And with it, Nisa's significance. The city is no longer needed. It will fall apart. Then we'd better escape. Do you hear that? That's no deal. Not even a true king can sleep with all this noise. We survived the Vayne and now we're supposed to fail against the true king? Not if I can help it. That's the deal. Away with you. You seem to get along well. I forced my will on him. Basically, I used the force. Glenn? It's alright. The power is still quite new. Besides, it's not so easy to impose one's will on a true king. Glenn. When the Fury Calamity that hovered over Valandis suddenly disappeared, the people burst into shouts of joy. They did not know what happened yet, but they felt like they were finally free. Celebrations were held all throughout the country. Princess Celestia Valkyria of Tardin was unanimously elected as Queen of a new Valandis. She was advised by a council represented from all corners of the land. The tyranny had ended, but unification between the people still had a long way to go. The disagreements between the countries did not magically disappear. A history of war could not be erased that easily. So the Queen and the Council stood before an enormous task, but they had hope, and therefore they knew they would succeed in the end. The Red Succubus? You? Seriously? It's true, people think of her some kind of elegant femme fatale. Hahaha, I can't help it, I didn't pick the name. Oh hush, it's not that funny. What do you intend to do now, Sir Egil? I will travel throughout Eldria. The world is vast and there's still much I have not discovered from my first journey. What about you? You'll probably return with Len. Take me with you. What? Please make me your squire. Are you seriously serious? Yes, I want to see more of the world and I want to help the people. I thought with all the nasty stuff I did back then when there was no saving me, but Glenn showed me otherwise. I can still change. Please let me be your squire and help me make the world a better place. My dear Rob, I would lovingly love to. I can take another sip. What are you saying? Only a newborn can get drunk on this piss water. Let's head back to your home city of Arcadia and drink some proper wine. I could use a vacation, true, now that my task is done. Get ready, everyone. She's coming. Happy birthday, Amalia. You're all too much. This is not necessary. But thank you. Thank you so much. Batrat sends his regards. Where is he anyway? Probably making preparations for the Order of Leonor. The Harbinger is waiting. Patras, you're leaving us? We don't have much time. You don't have much time. Your life is urgent. You cannot save me. In 2 years at the latest, the Pact will have taken my life. My future is the price I knowingly paid to receive the curse. We will still try. You saved our lives in Rena's tomb, and now we will save yours. Our lives are connected by this curse. We will find its roots and help you. Won't we rear them? Thank you. Thank you. Whatever he's doing, I'm sure it's the right thing. By the way, where is Glenn? He was just here. I'll see where he is. Enjoying the fresh air? There are a lot of people in there. I know I prefer being on my own. Besides, I haven't gotten used to this power yet. When are you leaving Valandis? Tomorrow morning. I'm boarding the first ship. Busy, aren't you? Are you going to be a second Wayne now? No, I'll stay where I am. I've learned that Wayne's way of doing things is not the right way. I can't just use any means without remorse to achieve my goals. Agreed. I will dedicate myself to vanquishing the Harbinger once order is restored in Valandis. With the power as Queen, I will strengthen the Leonor Order again. Now, where do you come from? He doesn't seem to be afraid. Oh, he's been coming here all day. I even gave him a name. Oh, what are you calling him? Glenn. He had red hair like this bird's feather and loved flying. So you know. Seems to be my ability. After all, I sensed that Glenn was not Timothy as well. I only took his face to spare you sadness. Are you angry? It was certainly Glenn's their own decision, right? His decision, huh? So this is what Gwen's power feels like? Kind of scary. Use it wisely and don't make any mistakes I did. I can see Gwen's memories. I am to defeat the Harbinger with the help of the other true kings. A truly eternal mission standing there before me. I have no doubt you will succeed. I have to go now. The vein inside me are dead. Now my soul will dissolve in the maelstrom. Did you know that I had a pet bird? What? Why are you saying this now of all times? I grew up in the slave town of Golgotha, you know that. A pile of garbage surrounded by high walls. My mother had a thing with the guards, so we were doing okay. She often got presents. At one point, she brought me a cage with a bird. He became my best friend. But one day, bad men came to our house and my mother sent me to the roof. Of course, I took the bird with me and we hid up top. However, I became afraid for him. He had nowhere to go in his tiny cage, so I opened it and told him to hide somewhere else. Somehow I thought he would come back. But he flew up, higher and higher. He picked up wind and flew over the walls. As I wondered where he was going, for the first time I understood the concept of freedom. I also wanted to go where the bird flew. I also wanted to fly over every wall. That's why you became a sky armor pilot. People fear death and seek immortality, but after having lived so many lives, you can believe me on one thing. One life is more than enough, as long as you live it to the fullest. But I couldn't do that. I was weighted down by my burden for so long. Even when I was in the sky armor, I was never really free. I could never truly fly. Perhaps I really do have the most potential to handle Gwen's power, but I don't have the will to do it. I've had enough. What are you talking about? It's not too late, Kylian. We'll turn it around one more time. With my power, I will save you, and you will become the new true king. Are you crazy? I will only fail. Look where I ended up. We humans have to make mistakes in order to grow. In the end, all that matters is the person we become. I'm tired and I'm at the end of my road. You, though, still have your world journey ahead of you. Learn from your mistakes and become the savior of this world. Glenn. Do not cry. You are doing me a favor. I will return to the Maelstrom now. Glenn. When we die, we have the potential to become anything we wish for. Part of us can become a mammal, a fish, or an insect. We can even become a part of the earth, a plant, the leaf on a tree. We can become a drop of water in the ocean or a grain of sand in the beach. A cloud in the sky, a star in the night. But if I could wish for anything, I wish that a little piece of me would be reborn as a bird. A bird that could spread its wings through the blue sky, truly free. Glenn is a nice name for the bird. I should go now. We will meet again. If not in this life, then in the next. We will. What are you doing? You want to come with me, Glenn? Huff, huff. Quite an effort to put on a fake face. Seems like my power isn't fully awakened yet, Glenn. Ah, your face! There's the brat. Gotcha. Leave me alone. What is the problem? She's a stowaway. Nothing to bother you, sir. Help me. I'll pay for your ticket. You don't have to do that, sir. You will take the money. I will take the money. These are not the stowaways you're looking for. I know I already made this joke like 3 times. I'm gonna do it again. I don't care. Are you alright? Yes. What is your name? Jun. What are you doing here, Jun? I was told there's a person on the ship that will take care of me. That's why I sneaked on here. Who's that supposed to be? The man with the many faces. Who told you that? You ask a lot of questions, mister. It was the man without a face. The man with the mask. Is that so? So fate has accepted me. Well then, accompany me a little. Do you like the bird? Did you pay a ticket for it too? Of course I did. A little too big for mere luggage. Strange. A bird that can fly travels by ship. You're right. It is strange. He's only here because of me. I didn't want it to be alone. But now you have me. Right. How about we say goodbye to him together? Agreed, Jun? Agreed. Here you go. Here you go. Farewell, my best friend. Wow, he's fast. I bet he's the fastest bird in all of Eldria. And there it is. That's Chained Echoes. I honestly, about the ending, I'm not quite sure what all of that means. Like this small Jun coming in and saying, "But I was looking for you looking for the man with many faces, but the man with the mask." I don't understand that. If someone can explain it, go ahead, because I don't know. But yeah. amazing game in general. It's got some problems here and there, but what game doesn't, right? The overall experience is very solid. 100%. I would recommend to anyone who's a fan of JRPGs. It's just so good. That's it. And like I always say when I do these big series, like, what else do I have to add that I have not added already during the entire series of videos, you know? Like, what needed to be said has been said. So all we gotta do now is to watch the credits, and especially the ending scenes here are pretty cool. We can see all the characters, what they're up to after the fact. Will there ever be a sequel? Probably not, because there could be. You know, set in another region of the world and whatever. You could just, you know, make it like 500, not 5,000 too much, maybe 500 years in the future, whatever, in another place in the world, with completely different characters. We could still have the church fighting the church, like, and the Order of Leon or whatever. You could just keep that and then have completely different characters and a completely different plot, with always like this harbinger thing in the background. Possible. Will ever be done? I don't think it will ever be done. And I don't care if it will never be done, because the game is good enough as it is. It doesn't need a sequel or a spiritual sequel. Just, it's good. That's it. Apparently, Cress has got some kids now. Was Cress the only character that got laid in this game? Probably. So, good job, Cress. The dog done it. The dog did it. Hooray for the dog. Okay, oh, Kallian is going back to his sister, right? Yeah. So she woke up. Well, Kallian is a god now, basically. He can do whatever he wants at this point. Right? So, I honestly did not expect that turn with Kallian at the end. I didn't understand why Glenn did it at first, but now I do. It's the part, because I was like, why would he do it? Why would he just not go on, like, and we've seen, because Kallian did all the bad things, like, Glenn would definitely have done it better probably, but it's due to the fact that the multiple lives thing. Now he's like, I've lived for thousands of years, so I'm done here. Like, that's it. You go on. You're not a bad person. Like, you definitely learned from the mistakes you've made. You can do it. So I understand it now. I didn't understand it when I first finished it, but now I do. It's fine. It's a fine ending. Did not expect it, but it was great. You want to see those twists, right? The good twists are the ones you don't expect. And now we're gonna have to sit through the credits, which unfortunately are quite long, because this game was founded on, I don't know what it was founded on. Was it like a Kickstarter or whatever? Some sort of crowdfunding stuff, right? You can actually find, I don't think we've been there. There's a place in the world map. There we go, crowdfunding, just as I'm talking about it. You can find the place on the world map where you find like messages from some of the backers. And also some of the bosses, the optional bosses we fought. Definitely some backer reward stuff, because it's like that thing, that mage thing, and the Red Hood, and like what was the other one? Then Poet Knight. Like, they have no place being here. Like, they're not part of the world. They were never mentioned anywhere else. They just happen to be here because someone paid for it to happen. Are we stuck on the screen? I'm pretty sure there's more, because you can save. You can save at the end of the credits, and it will start you back in front of the final boss, because the final boss gives you 2 levels. There we go, it keeps going. If you do not care about those 2 levels, you can just close the game here, because at this point it's just backer. But the problem is, if you do want those 2 levels, because you want 100% the game, you want to get everything that you want to do everything that you can, you're gonna have to sit through this thing. And let me tell you, this thing takes more time to scroll through than what we've done so far up to this point. Right? It takes more time to defeat. It is longer than defeating the final boss. It is longer to do. It is longer than that. I'm gonna say it's like 1.5 times the time it took us to defeat the final boss. It's that long. So I think I'm probably just gonna speed this bullshit and go and just see you goodbye right here, because I'm just gonna go and let this run, and I'm gonna play some Ease 10 in the meantime, because I can't be bothered watching this the entire time. Hey, Mike Z's in here. I mean, is this the same Mike Z of Indivisible? I could see him back in this thing. Huh. I usually never look at this. It just happened to catch my eye on Mike Z, and was like, oh, cool. Mike Z. Might have backed this. It might have been another Mike Z. Who knows? So, yeah. I'll just sign off here. Have fun watching this in fast forward. By the way, there's no way to fast forward this, if you were wondering. There's literally no way. I tried every single button on the keyboard. You cannot fast forward this thing. Sea of Stars did it better, because you can fast forward this. Because, Sea of Stars also did the backer things. It was crowdfunded. But you can fast forward the backer list, because it's super long. And you can also super fast forward it. There are 2 fast forwards in that game. This game does not. You have to sit through this if you want to save and finish it 100%. So yeah. I'm gonna go play some East 10. I'll see you in the next LP, which I'm still not sure what it's going to be. Bye.